Welcome to the Philippine Motor Show. This is Autofocus. I'm Ray Louis Gamboa. Here's a menu of some of our features in this edition of your electronic magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry.
Starting off with reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market, a mid-size SUV from Ford, the 2020 Everest 2.0-liter bi-turbo titanium plus 4x4 AT, and an MPV from Toyota, the 2019 Avanza 1.5 GAT. We'll also have a glimpse of some of the latest automobile models and concept cars from around the world. This week, we had the 2020 Mazda 6 and the 2020 Audi A5.
Plus a feature-to-feature comparison of the two compact SUVs, the 2018 Volkswagen Tiguan and the 2019 Toyota RAV4.
Together with the latest news and developments in the local auto industry, we shall add the recently held launch of the 2020 Mitsubishi Montero Sport as our special feature.
The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
Suzuki all-new Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style. All-new Ertiga debut.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this edition of your electronic magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Ford. Ford Philippines has brought in the 2020 Ford Everest, one that many have been anticipating. We have all about the brand's sought-after mid-sized SUV in this car review.
The design of the Everest, all straightforward yet appealing, has always been among the top selling points of the model. That leads us to our first stop in this car review, the exterior features of the 2020 Everest. Let's inspect the design and styling of the latest iteration of Ford's well-loved mid-size SUV. For the 2020 model, its rugged design has been refined with a new grille treatment, incorporating a secondary grille texture against its chrome HID headlights. With a redesigned bumper, the new Everest is also fitted with a new 20-inch split-spoke alloy wheel design with darker wheel accents that add to its rugged appearance. Let's take a tour of the interior of the Everest. Inside, the Everest's spacious cabin features a new ebony interior theme, which is responsible for the premium, luxurious feel of the car. Everything is wrapped in leather, including the sidings and the dashboard, and of course the seats, providing comfort to the passengers. The black leather all around is further complemented by gloss black plastic and chrome trim. Moreover, there's a panoramic moonroof present that provides natural light, which illuminates the vehicle cabin, may it be day or night. Meanwhile, the active noise cancellation ensures a quieter cabin. But apart from the enhancements that have been done with the exterior and interior of the Everest, the real superstar here are the advanced technology features that center on the convenience, comfort, and safety of the driver and passengers. Let's start with the car's infotainment system. The Everest Sync 3 with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto now powers the mid-size SUV. It comes available with 8-inch full-color touchscreen and reversing camera. Smart keyless entry and push-button start are now standard across the new Everest range, offering customers quicker engine starts, improved convenience, and ease of entry and exit from the vehicle. It's time to check out the powertrain of the Everest. Under the hood of the midsize SUV is a powerful 2.0-liter bi-turbo diesel engine that delivers 213 PS of power and 500 Nm of torque. These figures are mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission.
That was the 2020 Ford Everest, coming in with a lot of new features. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
The things that make my day. My mini-me. My kind of jam. My passion. My blend of coffee. My inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Ako po si Michael Kaliwag, 12 taon ng patrol crew para sa NLEX SETEX. Bilang patrol crew, handa akong humarap sa anumang di naasahang sitwasyon. Naalala ko pa noon, 2009, Bagyong Ondoy. Papatrol kami sa NLEX nang may nakita kami isang pamilya na natrap sa bubong. Kahit kailangan magpatrol, nagdesisyon kami na sagapin at iligtas sila. Kami ang NLEX SETEX Patrol Crew, kaagapay at katuwang nyo sa mas maayos na paglalakbay.
The Tactical Survival and Arms Expo is back with a more intensive take on the global issues on environment, economic uncertainty, security threats, and the like. Visitors may avail of the free seminar during the event. You can also apply for your license to own and possess firearms at the venue. The expo will take place on November 14 to 17, 2019 at the SMX Convention Center, SM Mall of Asia, Pasay City. Admission is free. Pre-register online now.
Welcome back to Autofocus. And we now have the latest auto industry news.
Legato Motors Incorporated, the exclusive distributor of GAC Motor in the Philippines, has officially launched one of its flagship models, the GS3.
We're quite excited with our launch of the GS3. We know it's a new product, but as far as the features that we brought in, we made sure that it's really up for the market. At 888,000, we feel that this is the car that's basically good and acceptable for the market.
As presented during the launch, the GS3 is a modern subcompact crossover that comes with design, specifications, and features that surpass expectations in its class. The GS3's exterior combines classic chrome elements with a trendy, sporty aerodynamic design, while the vehicle's cockpit experience is enhanced by the premium leather and fabric lining of its interiors. Digital conveniences such as a state-of-the-art infotainment system that integrates an 8-inch TFT color display with Bluetooth hands-free phone connectivity make the GS3 more luxurious. When it comes to the powertrain, the GS3 is available in two variants, both gasoline-powered with 6-speed automatic transmission and compliant with Euro 5 emission standards. The 150N variant has a 1.5-liter DC VVT engine that produces 113 horsepower and 115 Nm of torque, while the 200T variant has a 1.3-liter turbocharged DC VVT engine rated to make 136 horsepower and 202 Nm of torque. According to Legato Motors, they are excited to enter the market at a time where there is a great demand for vehicles that respond to the modern lifestyle of consumers. The company added that they are confident that their value propositions will have discerning Filipino car owners take a second look at their innovative vehicles and own the GAC experience.
It will be available in our dealership, so our consumer can come to our showroom. We have one in Pasig, Tarlac, Pampanga. They can go and check it out.
Ford Philippines has expanded its retail footprint with the opening of its newest dealership facility in Marikina, operated by a new dealer group. Operated by MOS Auto Solutions, Incorporated, headed by its chairman Ramon Manzana, President Jedrick Manzana, and General Manager Carlos Dong Aberin. Ford Marikina is one of the biggest dealerships of the automotive company in the country, operating on a total floor area of 11,000 square meters with an 8-car showroom display, 26 service bays including express service and body and paint, and 2 interactive bays.
This is our 49th facility across the Ford Philippines market, and this also comes in with the latest identity from the corporate standpoint, from a retail perspective, that it looks towards the customers. Marikina as an economy hub is very fast and emerging. It's important that we have right representation of our brand in this part of the city. So from that standpoint, it is going to contribute to the overall growth of the Ford brand across Manila and Philippines in general, and Ford Marikina will be an important part of it.
In addition, Ford Marikina is one of the first dealership facilities in the country to follow the new global dealership branding guidelines of Ford, showcasing a more globally aligned exterior and interior look and feel, called Ford Signature.
Ford Marikina is the newest of the facility that is open in the region, if not just Philippines. And what is more important is that it comes with the latest retail identity for Ford, where some of the elements that you see here is designed in such a manner to make sure customers are feeling more convenient with large open spaces, easier places for discussion, access to Wi-Fi, easier engagement with the consumers, and also the service facility which is open and inviting. So it kind of celebrates the latest customer space, which is more savvy, more technologically advanced, and more engaging. So it connotes to all of those expectations very clearly.
According to Ford, the opening of the newest addition to the brand's dealership network in the country testifies to the growing preference of customers in the eastern part of Manila towards Ford.
Our showroom has also been designed in line with Ford's global dealership guidelines. which aims to offer customers a better dealership environment and experience. I would like to invite everyone to come visit our new Ford Marikina showroom. We're looking forward to seeing you there.
Ford Marikina is located at Lot 2 Sumulong Highway, Barangay Santo Niño, Marikina City, and can be contacted at 8256-6694. Isuzu Philippines gathered the motoring media along with IPC executives and officers and representatives from the Isuzu Cagayan de Oro dealership for a lifestyle tour to the island's well-known and most picturesque spots on board the new D-Max LSA pickups.
We are here right now at the very beautiful island of Camiguin to test drive the new Isuzu D-Max LSA, which is our latest addition to the premium pickup segment in the country. Camiguin has indeed shown that the new Isuzu D-Max LSA is tough enough for anything. This hard-working vehicle does not just carry with it a lifestyle attitude. It performs that attitude, and it performs excellently and reliably, which makes it rise above the rest of the pickup segment.
We decided to update and upgrade the D-Max. So this is a very special variant because we know that now the use of the pickup is becoming more of a lifestyle. So for those that really enjoy going out on weekends but that still wants to use the pickup on weekdays on their business, the D-Max LSA is a perfect vehicle for them.
Dubbed the new Isuzu D-Max LSA Media Test Drive, the assembly explored the mountainous Camiguin, the country's second smallest island province. According to Isuzu, the terrain was ideal for a diesel utility workhorse such as the D-Max LSA to showcase its tough enough for anything functionality.
We found a lot in common between Camiguin and the new Isuzu D-Max LSA. Both are beautiful and rugged. Both offer lifestyle possibilities, from business to recreation. These also both offer something irresistible and adventure in all of us. It was personally amazed by the beauty of Camiguin.
Day 1 of the new D-Max LSA Media Test Drive saw the participants take a 30-minute drive from the provincial capital Mambadyao to Taguines Lagoon. From there, a 40-minute drive to the island's interior brought the group to the Tres Marias Hill, a tree of domes dotting the island's most prominent geological feature, the towering and still active stratovolcano Mount Hibok-Hibok. A 10-minute drive on unpaved roads then led to the cold yet refreshing Tuasan Falls. Day 2 of the trip saw the group spend the morning on the Powder White Sandbar, a mere 15-minute speedboat ride on the clear blue Bohol Sea. These activities and drives proved the power and capabilities of the D-Max LSA.
To all the televiewers, especially those looking for a stylish yet functional vehicle, check out the new Isuzu D-Max LSA in any of the Isuzu dealerships nationwide and see for yourself its new features and discover its functionality and durability that is above anybody else. Thank you very much.
Mitsu Fest Philippines has announced that the annual gathering of Mitsubishi car owners will be happening on November 9, 2019 at the Hacienda Designer Outlets in Silang, Cavite.
Mitsu Fest Philippines is the biggest gathering of Mitsubishi car clubs now. We've been doing this for the last 4 years. It started in 2016 at Blue Bay Macapagal, and we were surprised at the amount of car clubs who went. We have all participants from all models of Mitsubishi and their car clubs came from Mirage to Adventure, to Pajeros, to Monteros, to all the vintage Lancers and the Galants and everything. And back in 2016, we were overwhelmed with the support that the Mitsubishi Car Club community gave to Mitsu Fest. And because of that, we've been doing it every year already.
This year's Mitsu Fest theme is all about the legendary Mitsubishi models such as the Galant, Lancer, Pajero, and L300, which what made Mitsubishi a household name amongst Filipino families. These models will be heavily featured during the event.
Admission to the event is absolutely free for all enthusiasts and fans of Mitsubishi. So it's a really great opportunity for everyone.
According to the organizers, more than 30 Mitsubishi car clubs and over 2,000 Mitsubishi enthusiasts are expected to join this big event.
In this year's Mitsu Fest, the co-presenter will be Caltex Philippines, and the biggest promo we've ever had is that Caltex will be giving away a Save Plus card to all car entries. What is a Save Plus card? It's basically a discount card that gets you 2 pesos off gasoline and 1 peso off diesel. Another thing that attendees can look forward to is the car club activities. No? Yearly, we have a scavenger hunt, a game wherein all car clubs participate and we give prizes from mag wheels, free fuel, free lubes, tints, all of these prizes we give away for car clubs. And all we're asking is for car clubs to participate during our event because we have a lot of games, we have a lot of activities, and this event is mainly for the family. So we'd like to invite everyone to bring their kids, and bring their dogs, bring everyone with them.
Interested car owners and car clubs who wish to display their Mitsubishi cars may still register at www.mitsufest.com.
All Mitsubishi fans and enthusiasts are welcome, so bring your family, bring your friends over, and hope to see you there.
Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine, takes another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
The things that make my day. My mini-me, my kind of jam, my passion, my blend of coffee, my inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Motoring Today is now on the web. Watch this episode or other past episodes of the country's longest-running motoring program any time of the day by logging on to our website, motoringtoday.ph. Motoring Today is now online, just a click away.
Designed to get back from any adventure. Every day without fail. Being tough is not enough, so we keep testing. In the pursuit of ultimate toughness and reliability, the new Strada, engineered beyond tough.
Drive your ambition, Mitsubishi Motors.
Suzuki all-new Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style. All-new Ertiga debut.
Welcome back to this edition of Autofocus, the country's premier automobile TV and online magazine. Here's Head to Head. Our feature-to-feature comparison of the latest automobile models belong to the same category. compact SUVs are among the most sought after in the market today. Aside from they are convenient to drive, one could also get a handful of important and reliable features in compact SUVs, maybe without spending too much. In this week's head-to-head, we have two of the hottest nameplates in the segment, the Volkswagen Tiguan and the Toyota RAV4. Watch this.
Our first agenda in this week's head-to-head is to check out the respective powertrains of our featured cars. First up, the Volkswagen Tiguan. The Tiguan is powered by a 1.4-liter engine that gives out 150 PS of power and 250 Nm of torque. These generous figures are mated to a 6-speed DSG transmission. Moreover, the engine of the Tiguan comes with the Blue Motion technology, which makes it more powerful and more fuel efficient. Meanwhile, under the hood of the Toyota RAV4 is an enhanced 2.5-liter dynamic force engine with dual VVTi with VVTiE engine. It is capable of producing 203 horsepower and 243 Nm of torque and is coupled with an 8-speed automatic transmission that ensures quieter cabin. This new powertrain comes under the Toyota New Global Architecture, or the TNGA, a platform that applies its principles and technologies to improve the car. The suspension setup of the Tiguan is made up of a McPherson independent suspension at the front and a multi-link independent suspension at the rear. It's pretty basic, but it does the job through any road imperfections. On the other hand, the RAV4 is equipped with a more advanced suspension system. Since the RAV4 is under the TNGA, Toyota did special tuning to the front and rear suspension of the RAV4, which ensures a supple ride with responsive handling. It features a McPherson with coil spring at the front and a double wishbone with coil spring at the rear. Let's proceed to the exteriors of the Tiguan and the RAV4. The look of the Tiguan looks both edgy and modern. Let's start with these character lines here that hug the car's body perfectly. Apart from that, and this is that one feature that gets everybody's head turning, the front fascia of the Tiguan is defined by this set of bold xenon headlights with turn signal lights, along with the chrome-plated radiator grille. Moreover, the look of the Tiguan is completed by these roof rails and this panoramic sunroof. The model also sports a set of 18-inch multi-spoke alloy wheels, adding more character to the car as it takes on the road. On the other hand, the design and styling of the RAV4 also doesn't fall short with exciting details. Its stance gives off a sporty and bold vibe, exactly how compact SUVs are supposed to appear, especially when faced with urban adventures. Still true to the TNGA fashion, the RAV4 boasts a cross-octagon style. It combines a wide wedge-shaped front that links with an octagon-shaped spacious and utilitarian rear. Moreover, the RAV4 comes with two-tiered upper and lower trapezoid-shaped grilles that houses a set of bold LED headlights. On top of that, the RAV4 now features a set of 18-inch alloy wheels, which also comes with the redesigned look. It's time to step inside the Tiguan and the RAV4. Inside the Tiguan, the luxurious feel is as evident as on the outside, and it's probably because these seats are wrapped in Vienna leather. The space inside is commendable as well, as it doesn't lack in space and legroom. Passengers at the back can enjoy the rear seats folding in a 60-40 split and can move comfortably through road trips in and out of the metro. There's also a luggage compartment with folding cover and an overhead storage compartment in case you need additional cargo space. Moreover, the Tiguan is clearly a car that caters to the convenience of both the driver and the passengers. As it comes with a leather 3-spoke steering wheel, there's also enough cup holders for both passengers in front and at the back, a 2-zone Climatronic air conditioning with pollen filter and rear air conditioning vent, and even a front ashtray and cigarette lighter. For the infotainment system, the Tiguan comes with a multifunction display that is available through AM, FM, aux, MP3, and Bluetooth connectivity, among others. Sound is enjoyable through 8 speakers. Hopping over to the interior of the RAV4, it also manages to look bold while staying elegant. The dashboard looks rugged, although it features soft touch panels. Moreover, the seats are wrapped in leather, providing comfort to the driver and passengers. The driver's seat is 8-way power adjustable that also comes with memory and lumbar support for added comfort and convenience. Additionally, the interior of the RAV4 is further highlighted by seat heaters, rear coolers, and a panoramic moonroof, details that focus on the convenience of the driver and passengers as well. Sitting at the heart of the RAV4 is a 7-inch multi-information display that supports AM/FM radio, Bluetooth, USB, and aux connectivity. It also features a smartphone mirror link for Android and Apple. When talking about safety and security features, both the Tiguan and the RAV4 don't disappoint. The Tiguan is equipped with a tire pressure monitoring system which checks the tires constantly and maintains the correct tire pressure. It also comes with an electronic stabilization program that takes charge of the detecting of critical driving conditions. Standard features like anti-lock braking system with EBD, hill hold control, and anti-theft system are also present in the Tiguan, among other features. The RAV4, on the other hand, also comes with the necessary features still thanks to the TNGA. Apart from the standard ones, the RAV4 is equipped with 7 airbags, 8 eye front and rear sensors, backup camera, anti-lock brake system with emergency brake signal, and vehicle stability control.
Those were the Volkswagen Tiguan and the Toyota RAV4, two compact SUVs that continue to raise the flag of their segment. That's it for our head-to-head this week. More about the automobile here in Autofocus as we usher in our segment featuring the autos of the world, spotlighting concept cars as well as newly launched and about to be launched automobile models from around the world. For exciting viewing in this edition of your Automobile Electronic Magazine, we have the 2020 Mazda 6. Let's watch this.
The 2020 Mazda 6 remains one of the sportier options in the midsize sedan segment. Blended with an athletic appearance and impressive interior, Mazda's flagship midsize sedan symbolizes a well-rounded premium ownership experience. A grasp of the new key fob design unlocks the doors to an oasis for the driver and his passengers. A press of the push-button start initiates the soothing rumble of the engine ready for the next driving adventure. The Mazda 6 Sport comes standard with the full suite of iActive Sense safety features, which includes Mazda Radar Cruise Control with stop-and-go function, advanced Smart City Brake Support with pedestrian detection, Smart Brake Support with collision warning, Lane Departure Warning with Lane Keep Assist and blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert. Inside, occupants can enjoy the Mazda Connect TM infotainment system with 8-inch full-color touchscreen display, 6-speaker audio system, Bluetooth phone and audio pairing, 2 USB ports, leather-wrapped steering wheel and shift knob dual-zone climate control, push-button start, remote keyless entry and electronic parking brake. More standard premium features that provide convenience and style for owners include automatic on-off headlights, high beam control, rain-sensing windshield wipers, rear-view camera, seatbelt reminder indicator for all passengers, LED headlight with auto leveling, LED taillights, 17-inch alloy wheels, and dual exhaust outlets. Elevating the premium experience of the midsize sedan, Mazda 6 Grand Touring boasts a turbocharged Skyactiv G 2.5T engine, which can generate a robust 310 pounds-per-feet of torque from just 2,000 RPM and up to 250 horsepower with 93-octane gasoline. Mazda 6 Grand Touring trim levels and above feature larger front ventilated brake disc. This trim level also adds a Bose 11-speaker premium audio system, Sirius XM satellite radio with 3-month trial subscription, auto-dimming interior mirror, a driver's side mirror, heated side mirrors, and paddle shifters mounted on the steering wheel.
NLEX Viaje Tips presents Healthy Road Trip. It's time for that much-awaited vacation, but here are a few things to watch out for. Sitting for long periods of time can form blood clots in your body like in the legs. To avoid that, stop for a quick break, get up, and move around to get your blood pumping. Car air conditioners speed up dehydration, so make sure to drink water frequently. Lastly, while driving, protect your eyes from the sun by wearing UV blocking sunglasses. And for a smoother trip up north, you can now drive all the way to your destination with one RFID. Get your Easy Trip RFID sticker now.
Be it fine dining, a romantic garden wedding, a relaxed casual meal, or an important business event, Ilustrado is the place to go. Aside from its famed paella, the Ilustrado restaurant, which is located within the history-laden walled city of Intramuros, is also the favorite destination of food gourmands for its famous callos and lengua and other classic gustatory offerings. Ilustrado restaurant, only for the foodies.
The Tactical Survival and Arms Expo is back with a more intensive take on the global issues on environment, economic uncertainty, security threats, and the like. Visitors may avail of the free seminar during the event. You can also apply for your license to own and possess firearms at the venue. The expo will take place on November 14 to 17, 2019 at the SMX Convention Center, SM Mall of Asia, Pasay City. Admission is free. Pre-register online now.
Welcome back to Autofocus. Our special feature is next. Coming in with their more robust, powerful appearance, the newest Mitsubishi Montero Sport is indeed a tough vehicle to look out for. In this special feature, we have the grand arrival of Mitsubishi's well-loved model's latest iteration with Mr. Ray Butch Gamboa and Mutsuhiro Oshikiri-san. Watch this.
What a privilege. I have here with me the highest executive of Mitsubishi Motors Philippines, Mr. Oshikiri. And I'd like to thank you very much for this rare privilege of having a one-on-one exclusive interview with you on this auspicious event of Mitsubishi Philippines Corporation, the launch of the Montero Sport, latest edition.
Yeah, Butch-san, first of all, really thank you very much for coming today.
It is my privilege, sir. You know, now I really believe in the old saying that when it rains, it pours. I'm saying this because for the past 3 or 4 events, I've had the opportunity to have an on-camera chat with the top executives of 3 nearly 4 car companies in the Philippines. I had an interview with the president of Toyota Avanza Philippines, of Honda Cars Philippines, and now the very dynamic and friendly president of Mitsubishi Motors Philippines.
Thank you.
Let me first again congratulate you for this launch of the Montero Sport. A lot of industry observers, including myself, is amazed at the astonishing feat of Montero Sport. Despite having some issues the other year, we still came up with unprecedented sales. And now, here it is again. Can you tell us what in the Montero Sport do you think gives it this national recognition and of course global recognition?
Yeah. Montero Sport is a very good chemistry with the Philippine usage and environment. Then this is the 3rd generation, the Montero Sport. Then we this time overall renew more friendly, more sophisticated, more luxury to upgrade the journey of the Filipino.
Pardon me for this next question. As you know, I've been out of circulation for a while. Can you tell me what is the participation or how deep is Mitsubishi's Philippines participation in the government's drive to promote electric vehicles?
So electric vehicle, we have the first pioneer, and the Filipino government is working to more the energy conserving the direction. So we are the very good territory. So we want to working together with the Philippine government.
Would you be willing to work with the Philippine government in setting up the infrastructure needed to support the use of electric vehicles in the country?
Yeah, DTI already working quite a lot, and we donated several vehicle IME and the PHEV, and we established the quick charging station. So already we started with DTI DNR. So that we want to more develop together with the government.
I'm very happy to hear that, sir. What do you think is the future of electric vehicles in the country, considering everything that we have and we don't have? Do you think there is a good promise for electric vehicles to be patronized by the populace?
Yeah, in the Philippines, at this moment, a lot of diesel engine, and now started increasing the petrol engine. And electric vehicle is a bit slow, but the DTI is utilizing in budget to lifting. So in the Philippines, electric vehicle will be increasing.
Mr. Kiri-san, since the turn of the year, the automotive industry locally has been quite busy, as we saw a couple of car companies launching new models. Is there anything else we can expect from Mitsubishi for this year?
Yeah, we just introduced the Euro 4 L300 in last month. And now we are introducing 2020 Montero Sport. And next year we have another launching model. So one after another, we will introduce the new model in the Philippines.
This well-attended event, spacious event for Mitsubishi Motors and for the local auto industry, is to launch the new Montero Sport. Would you like to take this opportunity to invite our viewers to take a look at the Montero Sport at their nearest dealership?
Butch-san, thank you very much first. Then thank you very much, Filipino people. I came here 2 years ago and I now enjoy it in the Philippines. Today we introduced the 2020 model year Montero Sport. That is more luxury, more sophisticated, more friendly, and the ride comfort is totally improved. So that car would be the very good friend of you to go anywhere with your family. Thank you very much. So please come and see our model at our dealership. Thank you, and thank you, Butch-san.
That was Mr. Ray Butch Gamboa's interview with Mitsuhiro Oshikiri-san, along with the happenings during the grand launching of the 2020 Mitsubishi Montero Sport and the company's stand-on electric vehicles, our special feature this week. And up next is another exciting feature in autos of the world, this time around the 2020 Audi A5. Let's watch this.
Redrawn lines, renewed technology, and a revised engine lineup underpinned by the latest efficiency upgrades, the Audi A5 Sportback, A5 Coupe, and A5 Cabriolet are moving into step with their close relatives in the A4 range with a new look, new mild hybrid drivetrain, and the latest MMI Touch operating concept. At the top of the Coupe and Sportback ranks, new S5 variants also come on stream, using TDI power for the first time and combining this with an electric-powered compressor and mild hybrid drive based around a 48-volt main electrical system. Elements of the new design language from the full-size class characterize the aesthetics of the updated Audi A5. The exterior has been significantly revised, with the front end in particular delivering considerably more visual impact. The single frame with the honeycomb grille is wider and flatter, and above it ventilation slits reference the classic Audi Sport Quattro from 1984. A bold blade forms the lower edge of the bumper, which features larger air inlets. A new sill provides for a slimmer appearance when viewed from the side, while at the rear a diffuser insert with trapezoidal tailpipes make the car appear wider. The updated Audi A5 models will be available in Europe with a range of TFSI and TDI engines with outputs ranging from 163 PS to 347 PS. All engines satisfy the limits of the Euro 6D temp emission standard. At market introduction, 4 A5 engine variants will be equipped with a mild hybrid system, a belt alternator starter, which is connected to a crankshaft, recovers energy during deceleration, and stores this in a compact lithium-ion battery. With the 4-cylinder engines, the MHEV system is integrated into the 12-volt electrical system, while the S-TDI models use a new 48-volt main electrical system. In the S5 TDI, for example, Audi measurements indicate that this electrification can reduce fuel consumption in everyday operation by up to 0.4 liters per 100 kilometers by means of recuperation or shutting down the engine when the driver lifts off of the accelerator. The start-stop range also now begins at speeds of 13 miles per hour and below, contributing to these savings, while restarts are quicker and smoother.
The things that make my day. My mini-me, my kind of jam, my passion, my blend of coffee, my inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Suzuki all-new Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style. All-new Ertiga debut.
Welcome back. We have more cars for you to know and appreciate here in Autofocus, as we have our second car review this week. Still looking the same but a different kind of edgy. That's the second generation Toyota Avanza. We have all about the 1.5G automatic transmission variant in this car review.
Let's take a closer look at the exterior design of the Avanza. This year's facelift of the Avanza is actually the second time for the MPV. It now looks sportier and bolder than before, while still maintaining the identity it was known for all these years. Let's talk about the changes. First off, the front fascia, which has also been reshaped and is now larger, carries a different looking grille. It actually gives the car a more confident stance. Additionally, it got new sets of split-type LED headlamps which seamlessly complement the character lines of the hood's sheet metal.
as well as front fog lamps alongside this dark front grille. The wheels were also redesigned. They now come with a new tone 5-spoke design. It's time to have a tour inside the Avanza. The Avanza features a comfortable ride for its passengers through its 7-seater cabin and spacious cargo trunk. The interior design cues were patterned after versatility and practical daily use. For added convenience, there's a digital display air conditioning and additional accessory connectors present for the front and back rows. When it comes to the infotainment system, the Avanza comes equipped with a 6.8-inch capacitive touch panel display infotainment system, which is also present in premium Toyota models like the RAV4 and Camry. Let's now dive into the more technical parts of the Avanza. The variant we have here is powered with a 1.5-liter engine that is capable of producing 103 horsepower and 136 Nm of torque. It comes available with 4-speed automatic transmission. For safety and security, the Avanza is equipped with a roster of features that center ensuring nothing less for both the driver and passengers. Aside from 2 SRS airbags for the driver and passenger, it has 3-point ELR seatbelts for all seats and an ISOFIX child seat restraint system suited for starting families. On top of its anti-lock brake system, the Avanza also gets upgraded with side mirror integrated turn signals. These handy features make every ride safe for the whole family, giving customers security and peace of mind.
That was the 2019 Toyota Avanza, packed with features that continue the nameplate's legacy.
Alright, today we'll be showing you how a unit chip is installed, how it is tuned, and what are the benefits of actually getting one installed in your car. And here we have a 2017 Toyota Vios with the latest dual VVTi engine that already has an intake and a header. So we're going to be installing Unichip next on this car to get more power. In a nutshell, what Unichip is, it's a computer that goes on top of the stock ECU, and we're able to program this to give different commands to the ECU that says, okay, give us more fuel, give us less fuel, give us more spark plug timing, give us less spark plug timing, and among other things. More advanced features are we could use this to control additional injectors to supply a turbocharger, injector controllers for diesel engines, nitrous control, and sometimes also map switching. We can have up to 5 different maps for this one, such as if you want valet mode, total shutdown mode, immobilizer mode, and all of that. And this is where Unichip is installed. It's going to be installed very, very near the car's ECU, which in this case for the Vios, it's hidden behind the glove compartment. So it's 8 wires to install. On most other cars nowadays, the computer box is usually found in the engine bay. Like if you have a Civic, you have a Jazz, you have a Focus. All the computer boxes are now found inside the engine, and that's where Unichip will also be installed. So the way that we install it is we have to cut and splice a few wires. It's normally about 8. Those are power, ground, throttle position, crank position, mass airflow sensor, among other things. So every joint we actually solder and then we shrink wrap and we tape over. So rest assured that nothing will get shorted, nor will it catch fire. That simply does not happen. This is a Unichip wiring diagram. Only we have access to it, the official Unichip installer for the Philippines, which is us in SpeedLab. In the Unichip database, there are over 1,000 cars that have diagrams for it. It ranges from something as old as a 1996 Corolla 4 AFA engine to the latest Ranger Raptor, which we're going to be available in a few months. So it's basically 8 wires here. These are the 8 wires that connect to the Unichip. Then these 8 wires connect to the wiring harness of the ECU. It's, by the way, just the wiring harness, not the ECU itself. We don't open this up, we don't touch this, so that remains as is. A little bit history about Unichip. This has been around actually for the better part of 25 years. The guy who invented it, Peter de Vert, is Dutch. He currently lives in South Africa. That's where he produces it. I think he gets a special government grant from the South African government for that one. And then it's actually exported all over the world. You can check it out on the internet. You can check out all the reviews. It's there. It's Unichip because it really is universal. We can use it for pretty much anything with an ECU. Gas, diesel, Chinese, European, American, Japanese, Korean cars. As long as it's an ECU, most likely we can install Unichip on it. So there are still certain cars like this Toyota Vios. You cannot remap the ECU. You cannot change the settings inside the ECU. So your only option for tuning is with the Unichip. All right, now the Unichip is now connected to the ECU. For this particular car, we're using the Unichip Q4, which has an additional 4 wires to control the throttle because all cars now have electronic throttle. What this basically does is it equalizes the throttle opening, because with all cars nowadays, what happens is you step on the pedal this fast, the throttle butterfly opens this fast. That's the delay that everybody is complaining about with all modern cars. You step on it like this, it goes like this. So what the Unichip does with the throttle control is it makes it 1:1. You step on it fast, it opens fast also. So resulting in a mas malakas sumibat na kotse. So right now, it's connected to the ECU, everything's working, the car's running, the engine is running, it revs fine. There are no check engine lights whatsoever, so that means that installation is done correctly and everything is working. With every Unichip install, we actually put in a unique starting program depending on what the ECU is. In the Unichip database, there are over 100 starting programs for 100 different cars and 100 different vehicle models and makes and engines actually. So after this one, we're going to be putting the car on the dyno and we're going to be tuning it there to see what the final horsepower is. Horsepower and torque actually. So stay tuned for that one. We're going to be putting it on now. Okay, we're done with the tuning of the Vios here with the Unichip, and this is the results. This red line here is the baseline power. This already has our cold air intake and our headers. So it's about 91 horses, which is actually pretty good for a 1.3 car. For reference, 90 horses or so is the territory of about 1.5 cars like the Jazz and the 1.5 Vios. This blue line here is after tuning with the Unichip. So at peak power, we're at 100 horses, so it's almost 10 horses more at 6,000 RPM. But the biggest gain here is actually, if you look at the torque graph on this side, at the initial step, there's about 6 foot-pounds here. This is even bigger, it's about 8 foot-pounds. Then this dip here is another 8 foot-pounds. So, and this is at the very critical 1,800 to 3,500 area where most of your overtaking happens. So the end result is a faster car, more powerful, a lot more responsive, and drive normally. Given this, you should see about 8 to 10% better mileage. So that's basically the whole Unichip install and tuning process. As from start to finish, it took us about 3 hours total, from wiring up the car to putting it on the dyno, to tuning it, to getting out of the dyno. So it's probably less than half a day. And you walk away with 10 horses on a 1.3 Vios. For other cars, say bigger engines, like a 1.8 Civic, it's anywhere from 12 to 15 horses more. For turbo diesels, we actually get 40, sometimes 50 horses more. The best part is, when you sell the car, you can actually take the Unichip out, install it in whatever next car that you're going to purchase, be a gasoline car, diesel car, any brand, as long as it has an ECU. Your Unichip can be installed in that and can be tuned again, reused, make more power for your new car.
And that's Autofocus this week. On behalf of my dad, Butch Gamboa, we hope you have found this edition of your Automobile Electronic Magazine informative as well as entertaining. You can also check us out on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. Until the next time, this has been Ray Louis Gamboa.